I'm going to suggest I'll watch the Academy Awards and then we'll have Lee and Jeremy on, and the four of us will do an Oscars recap episode.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that sounds good. That sounds really good.
Once Lee and Jeremy meet, then that
Oh,
circle is just gonna blow
it's
up.
over. It's over.
This time next year, we'll all be in West Virginia together for like a.
A reunion tour, if you will.
Here he is.
Can you imagine?
Oh my god. You look comfortable. Is that a robe?
Correct.
I like that when you moved your camera, your eyebrows moved. Because
Are they back on again?
I think that filter is back on.
I'm gonna, it's like, do I leave them? Do I go
Oh,
to
now keep them. Yeah.
oh,
See, like right when you
oh, they jumpy, they
jump.
jumpy.
Yeah.
But when they're supposed to, when they are where they're supposed to be, I can't ask for better brows.
You look like you just this
I look
line.
phenomenal.
You look like they just got plucked by
Yeah.
a masterful.
Like, anyways,
Yeah.
guess we're ready to pod.
Needless to say, got a lot to talk about. How
Ready?
how are you feeling in your robe in bed?
I feel incredible. I didn't sleep last night because I ate a 25-ounce ribeye at 8:30 at night, and my body was like, "Oh, we're ready to rock and roll." And
Yeah.
I knew better than to do that, but we had drove by a Longhorn Steakhouse the night before and smelled the steak. And Darren was like, "Let's go." And I was like, "We have steak at the house. Let's just make it at home." And he was like, "Okay." So then we did, here we are. I'm wrecked.
So you didn't go to Longhorn, you just made steak at home, but you ate too
Yes.
much steak too late at night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Way too much, way too late.
One of the many getting old, not being able to do things like
Yes.
that, the list of things like that
Oh,
to us.
it goes on and on, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
goes on and on.
How if you stay up too late, eat too
Yeah.
much at the wrong time, what you eat. Yeah.
It's wild. I used to be like, eat a steak and feel like a champion the next day. Like
Yeah.
I was going to go into the ring ready to fight.
Yeah.
Now, no way. This girl needs to take a day off after the ribeyes.
What does what does red meat do to you? Like for me, it was like I used to. Now I eat a lot of red meat and it makes me feel good. It used to like
Yeah.
make my feet swell and I get the sweats and it like
What?
didn't do well with my body. And now it's like chicken is almost worse. It seems like than
Really? That's
red
so
meat.
weird because I feel like, what, do you know what blood type you are?
Chelsea, do you know?
I don't know.
No.
Normally, if you're a blood type O, red meat is like what you should be eating.
Yeah.
I am that. So as a rule, my body will digest it really good, turn it into fuel, the whole nine yards. Like it works out really well. But if I eat like greens, stuff like that, my stomach is like, no, thank you, which is annoying because I love that. Like I like kale smoothies and all that stuff. It's like the healthier that I try to eat, the worse my stomach acts.
Mm.
So in 2024, my goal is give my body what it wants.
But you,
JJ,
hey JJ, way to just jump in early.
hey JJ, he doesn't even care.
I don't think it
Look
even
at
hear
him.
us.
JJ's muted, but he's ready to rock.
Are you muted?
No, I'm
Now
good.
he's
Can you
not.
hear me
Now
Oh,
he's
now?
you
not.
are. Okay, well, I was gonna introduce you, do like a whole introduction, but he just like jumped in.
He 2024 Jeremy doesn't wait for no man.
Well, then let's just. Oh, our guest today is Jeremy.
Woo!
Oh yeah, sorry,
Hey.
we were right in the middle of something. Just hang tight.
Jeremy, don't you love how you get treated on the pod?
I know.
Oh, totally. I thought I was gonna be put in like a room, like a back room, and then I just get brought in. I don't know.
No, I said
We're
it
not
doesn't
we're
matter.
not professional. We're not.
Yeah, I know. You probably told me the exact thing to do, and I just
Uh,
I
messed up.
did.
It's my apology.
2024. Here we go.
Here we
yeah.
go.
Real
We were just
quick.
talking about steak.
Let's get Jeremy in on this. What was your thing? You were just saying something about kale and smoothies.
Yeah, I was saying that, Jeremy, I don't know about you, but I feel like for a long time, as a young woman in her 20s and 30s, hmm,
Hmm.
I could eat whatever I wanted, go to bed at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. It didn't matter what I ate. If I eat after 7:30 and I eat steak or salad, any green, I'm up for days.
Oh no.
But what do you mean
So
up
last
for
night I had
days?
a ribeye.
Like your
Huh?
stomach keeps you up, or you're
Oh
just
no.
your
Oh
brain is
no.
up?
My body is ready to rage.
Like you fed it for a marathon, and then you're like, let's
Yeah.
go to bed now, and your body's like, but
Nope.
I
Yeah.
want to go
That's what it was
rage.
Just
like last night. At
you
3 o'clock in the morning, Darren came downstairs and he was like, "You're awake?" And I was like, "Yeah, wide awake on my computer." He's like, "Did you shower?" I was like, "Yeah." Anything else? I did it. Whatever it was.
Did you clean the
Whatever you're about to
kitchen?
ask, it's been
No.
done. Yeah.
like, did you have a shot or two or three? You try any of those?
A what?
A shot of whiskey, or a couple
I
shots.
I literally was about to start drinking red wine just by the bottle. I was like, maybe that'll put me down.
3 o'clock in the morning, you're just
Yeah.
sitting on your computer drinking red wine, just
Yeah.
waiting
Darren.
to get
If
tired.
you would have added whiskey to the steak and salad, you'd be like a trucker. To me, it's like what a
Oh.
trucker does. It's like a 28-ounce porterhouse,
Oh yeah.
a glass of whiskey, a light beer, and a salad.
Oh
For
my
itself.
word. I would have gotten in the truck and just lit one up. I would just immediately just started horrible habits.
Oh man.
So
I don't
anyway,
think it's a
Jeremy,
bad.
that's
I don't think that's a bad diet though. Steak and salad, right? Meat and salad. That's something
oh
good.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean, I love it. I'll eat it again, but I won't eat it after 7.
Jeremy, do you know your blood type?
I do not.
Okay. I
Okay.
don't either.
Yeah,
Everybody
You do.
needs to look
Melissa
at their
does.
blood work.
is that a thing that we should really know? Like we should know that.
Chelsea?
Chelsea,
Chelsea would know.
Chelsea.
Do we need to know our blood type? Does it help?
I mean, it's a good thing to know.
She said it's a good thing to know.
I
Oh,
think because of that book. That book was like eat right for your blood type, and I read that.
Um,
I
Okay.
feel like that should be like if I just look up maybe like I have like a patient portal thing for. I feel like if I just look that up, I
They
should
should
find
have that on there.
Real
Mm.
quick, have you noticed like Carhartt used to just be like work guy stuff,
Oh
right?
yeah, no, that's over now.
Do you know how much a high vis Carhartt sweatshirt is?
It's like
That's
$75.
$50 for a Carhartt sweatshirt. I felt like that was something you used to get at like Target for like $20 or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you
no.
have to go to Dick's Sporting Goods now or Bass Pro Shops to get Carhartt stuff now.
It's very high end.
Stupid.
It. This is what
I
happens.
hate it.
It's the stuff that we grew up with, right?
Yeah.
But I'm literally buying this to work in and I have to spend $50.
Me and Darren went to Gabe's the other night and they had like the Carhartt beanies, that like
Oh,
neon
yeah.
ones for like $15. And they'll have like Carhartt pants for like $30. And Darren always buys them because he's like, it's so expensive. I'm sure Jeremy's wife has a Carhartt beanie that's a very cute color, I feel like. And if she doesn't, that would be a great gift.
Ooh,
Does
I don't think she has a no. She
No,
doesn't have a Carhartt.
not yet.
But
not
she's
yet.
not to.
Drop the address.
Oh man. Well, welcome back, round two with Jeremy.
Love it.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. I felt
What
like,
have you been doing?
yeah, what's been up? What's the scuttlebutt?
Oof, a lot going on. There's
Yeah.
always something going on, but no, I mean, what's been happening? I've been waiting for some snow. We've been waiting for some snow. It's winter time, so you're supposed to, there's supposed to be white stuff on the floor, on the ground. So we had that this.
Not cocaine. We're talking
No,
about snow.
this isn't
Weirdos.
Scarface. Yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure in places there are plenty of that stuff on the ground and floor, but
Now
no.
you're
Here,
wanting the rated G type.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had that this weekend, right, Jake?
Yeah.
We had a
Oh,
nice,
you did.
We
yeah,
got
it was
like
fun.
over a foot of snow on Sunday,
Oh man, we did too. We got a ton.
and
Yeah.
now it's just raining
Oh,
like a lot. Like
so
it's supposed to
awful.
rain 2 inches today.
Yeah. We're in a flash flood warning now.
Yeah, don't you love that,
Yeah.
right? You get a nice little storm and then all of a sudden it just pours
Yeah,
for
it's
2 days
awful.
straight after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have
So
any funny stories, Jeremy, of growing up and like sledding or like funny winter events or like family traditions? What were they?
It's so
and
funny that you say
how hurt did Cat get?
that. I was gonna say it's so funny that you said that because it's snowing, the snow's coming down, and we have a chat, with us guys, and we're always talking stuff, and it just brought me back seeing all the snow, and I was getting all like happy because as a kid,
Yeah.
when it snows, you get so excited and happy.
Oh
So
yeah.
growing up as kids, all we did was we used to. Sounds pretty dangerous now when I think about it, but we would just strap a rope to the back of a car and put our snowboards on and just pull each other on main roads, like on the main road with the snowboard. And the roads would be barely like, a little bit snow. So as you're going, if you try to get a little edge, you'll hit the ground and sparks will come out. and then if you fall, you have to let go real quick or you're getting dragged by the car. It was great. But you don't see that nowadays. You don't see anyone do
No,
that now. Why is that something that doesn't happen now?
the
Uh,
weakness. Just
because
weak.
kids don't go outside. We were talking about it with a lot of people. Like we all grew up where you went outside and you were gone out like outside all day, and now it's just
Yeah.
kids don't really do that as much. So
It's like a snowstorm. They're like, oh, it's snowing outside. I guess we could build a snowman and it's like go back inside and have hot chocolate or something. We're like, no, how about we let's try to hurt
I
each
will
other?
say, like a lot of the
Yeah.
guys in our area, like the young guys, they all snowboard a lot, which is good. So they do try to get
Oh,
up.
so they do try to get out.
They went out like Sunday. They went it yesterday. They'll go out.
They're probably there right now in the middle of the rainstorm.
Probably there in the rain if they can.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Melissa? Any good snow shenanigans?
I mean, Jenna reminded me of one the other day that I forgot about. We had our friends growing up that were like our best friends, Eric and Chris McBride. They were wild, and they had a huge hill in the backyard of their house. And so they took the hood off their dad's car and they put butter on it.
Oh no.
And then they flipped it upside down. And then we all got on it and we started going down the hill. And right away, that thing just started doing a top number. I mean, we were just spinning out in a circle going so fast. I don't even remember anything except just like those little teeny springs on a trunk that like you put it up and it kind of goes,
Mm-hmm.
they're
Yeah.
only like this big. I just remember gripping one of those little springs with my fingers, just like, I'm gonna die. Because we were like spinning out of control. And at the bottom of the hill, there was this huge forest that was like pine trees. And we all just at one point, like Eric, I remember he just was like, because I looked up to see and I was like, oh, that's where we're going to end up. Like, of course, naturally. And I just remember him turning around and our eyes meeting. And he had like a little afro and he turned around and his hair was going like over his face. And he was like, jump off, jump off.
Gotta
And
bail.
we bailed.
Gotta
We
bail.
bailed. And I just remember for some reason his little afro just like all over. And at the end of that, we never did it again. We were like, that was life threatening. It would had no sanctity for life whatsoever. Even as kids, we were like, that was a big mistake. We could have died. No questions
Yeah.
asked. And Eric still, I think, probably thinks about that day the same way that we do.
Yeah.
So horrifying. But I'm like you, Jeremy. I loved it. I love doing stuff outside. I get excited seeing the snow. It's always exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being outside's good.
Yeah.
We would it was just like natural to just all get in our cars and go find spots to go drive around, and we also live pretty close to a good mountain, so we would, even before the ski mountain would open, we would drive up and
Yeah.
go like hike and stuff. But then yeah, in the parking lot of the ski resort, we'd always find rope and pull each other or do stuff like that.
Wheelies.
Yeah.
I feel like that Jake, if there's like a classic dude thing people are doing, Jake's done it. They're like, have you ever tried this before? He's like, yeah,
Classic
duh.
dude things. What's a classic dude thing?
Yeah, what's a classic
Like
dude?
classic dude stuff is like you and your buddies, like as teenagers, you're like 17, you have like your mom's old mobile, and you're like, oh, it snowed. We're gonna go do wheelies, probably hit the back of mom's car on a tree, and then pull each other around on snowboards at like 85 miles an hour.
It
You
was
guys you guys both just said classic dude things.
Yeah.
it was for the record, it was Scott Inson's Oldsmobile, and he mounted a big spotlight on the hood. So
See?
we would drive in the
See?
back roads of Monroe down by Stevens Pass, and he'd have this spotlight that he could turn on, and it would light up the entire woods. And then we
Okay,
would
that's pretty wild. That's pretty cool. In the front or in the back?
like in the front on the, like where the hood ornament would be. To the right of that, he just had one giant spotlight that he could, and he'd flip a switch
What?
next to the steering wheel, and it would light up like literally the entire front. So we would do that, yeah.
Classic dude thing. Yeah, that's a good one.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying.
Yeah. We had a rack on the top of my car, and Kat used to get on the top of the car, hold on to the rack, and I would drive, and we would see
See?
how fast.
See, that is another
Get,
one.
we wanted to get him to like kind of like flap in the wind like a flag, but it just
So Melissa, hence when I say like, and how hurt did Kat get? Kat was
Yeah.
kind of like
yeah.
the Warwick guinea pig for all crazy stupid things.
Oh my God.
You actually need to have him on the pod just to talk. He has the craziest stories.
Yeah, we should have
That
Kat
sounds
on.
awesome.
Brian Catazone.
Brian Catazone.
Yeah, we call him Cat.
Like a calzone, but cat.
Brian, yeah, no L.
Brian Calzone.
Cat.
Catazone.
Yeah, there you go. That was good. That was a really good one.
Is he Italian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got to pull up a picture of this guy. I got to see.
He has eyebrows as thick as anything.
Ha ha ha.
All right, I'll work on a
Word.
picture.
We got to have him on here, but like with Jeremy also.
Oh,
Them just like recounting their favorite stories ever. Of anything.
that would be fantastic because there are plenty. They are plenty.
When we were in Florida, they were the friends that lived right by it where we were staying. So we were with
Oh, that's cool.
on the weekends.
Jeremy, did you have any 2024 resolutions just while Jake's finding us a picture of Ketsion?
2024 resolutions.
It kind of slipped right by, to be honest, but we tried to come up with some.
Yeah, we're still in that first week. Like
we're still there.
We could make something and say, okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you're absolutely still in the beginning stages of the year, right?
All right, here's me, Kat, and Jared matching shirts like
oh my
God. You see those shirts? That's
shady.
It's so dumb.
Why is this such a send me that picture immediately?
Now. Okay.
No, send it to me. That's going on the pod Insta.
That's shady.
That's shady.
Oh man.
Okay, for all of our listeners, if you want to know what the shirt looks like, go on to our Insta story. I'll have it posted by this afternoon.
Fantastic.
Oh man. Sorry, Jeremy, go ahead. What do you think?
No, I'm thinking. I don't even know if I really have anything.
So we were talking about our juices, and we kind of talked about it last night at basketball. But are you juicing? Are you doing any kind of smoothie in the morning?
So I'm not. I want to get more into it. Right now I have this carrot ginger turmeric juice that I love.
Ooh.
Just trying to.
In the morning?
Healthy. Yeah, in the mornings, and sometimes I'll even have it at night.
Okay.
So
Another
really
thing,
go wild and have it at night.
yeah.
Not after 8 though.
Well,
Careful,
what's
Jeremy.
funny?
It's a
No,
slippery slope.
to help sleep, my wife, my amazing wife, she drinks tart cherry
Or
juice.
cherry.
Oh yeah.
Hear that?
We
You just
talked about
gotta
this on the pod too.
Chelsea just did a praise the Lord for that one.
Yeah.
You gotta
Chelsea,
just praise the
Chelsea
Lord
is the one
to
that got
sail.
me onto it for mocktails too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But they do say that, Jeremy,
yeah,
that
we have some. Yeah, so maybe
okay,
hey, maybe if you have a steak and salad, and then you just
Do a tart cherry.
combat it with a tart Jerry. Oh my
combat
God,
it,
I said
maybe.
tart Jerry again. Tart Jerry.
Tart cherry.
Tart cherry
Tart
juice.
cherry juice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so but what is in your smoothie again? What's the recipe?
Oh, ginger.
But like how much? Like a
Powder
little.
or
Yeah,
powder or fresh?
no, fresh.
Okay.
Oh, wow. He's
Man,
an
now
organic
I
boy.
gotta figure it all out now because
Text me the recipe and we'll post it on Instagram next week.
Yeah,
there we go. All
Share it
right, I
with
can do that.
people.
I can
because
do that.
I've got 2 carrots downstairs that are about to rot.
Oh, no, no, yeah, you got to do something
All
I
about
right.
that.
got to put those in the smoothie.
Yeah,
We'll call it the JJ.
The JJ.
carrots in the smoothies
JJ
are always
smoothie.
great.
I don't think I ever realized that because growing up and having glasses, everybody was always forcing carrots down your throat.
I know.
I don't
When
know
was
what
the
that
thing?
was.
Because back in the day, again, right?
Yes.
We're going back to
Yes.
when we were kids. You would have carrots, and apparently you would have 20/20 vision. But if you don't have
Yes.
carrots, you're just going to go blind. Is that
Yes.
something is that still true, or has that just been debunked? Like whether or not you eat
Debunked.
carrots or
You
not
know what? That's a
doesn't
good
really
question.
matter.
Chelsea should look it up.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like, that
Is
was
there
something I
any
was never
correlation between carrots and 20/20 vision? Like see like
Absolutely.
oh, she says absolutely.
Oh,
We
like,
have to look it up.
oh, so it has not been debunked.
It has not been debunked.
Maybe.
Maybe she said.
I've
Oh,
had my fair share of carrots, and I have, and I have glasses, and I don't know, like I feel
well,
like
and I don't
my
know about
brother.
you, but
Jeremy,
maybe
do you know
our
what it
mom,
was? It was Big Carrot. They got involved and pushed carrots
they
for
pushed it.
eyesight.
They
The
pushed
big
it.
like we have to figure out. We got to get people to start eating a lot more carrots. Let's see if
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Also,
correct your eyesight.
Chelsea says it's not going to correct your eyesight. It's just going to help.
right.
I'm eating carrots. I can get back to
Like, oh
20.
my God.
I can see
If you
it.
don't eat carrots, you're gonna have glasses and then you're gonna go blind. Also, your mom probably cooked every vegetable within an inch of its life. So if there was any nutrients, they were gone. They were
No, yeah,
gone minute
that's for
5.
sure.
Yeah. That was the other thing Darren and I always talk about, like how we learned how to read like foods. Because if you were growing up in the 80s or the 90s, your mom would just like microwave like whole straight up raw carrots that were like from a garden for like 45 minutes. Soak them in water, microwave them for an hour,
Microwave them.
and are served with a little bit of spaghetti noodles on the side. Weird things.
Just to
Yeah.
not upset Clara, best rice and beans ever, and she cook.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know her.
Is
I don't
Clara
need.
Jeremy's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Was she a good cook?
very good cook.
Mm,
Very good cook. Oh
that's
yeah,
lovely. That's
yeah.
lovely.
Puerto Rican mom.
Oh,
So
she is?
The
oh,
rice and beans are incredible.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. All and
I've
she
been trying to
gives.
perfect it myself, Jake. To be honest with you,
Oh
I've really
yeah.
been trying to. Oh man,
Really?
yeah. I've watched her so many times, and I've told her, "So how did you do?" And she does everything by feel. She can't, speaking of sight, she can't even see.
Ha, ha, ha,
We
ha.
eat carrots. We eat carrots as a family. I don't understand this.
As a family, we need more carrots.
One time I was like,
Literally
Clara,
going blind.
one time I was like, Claire, I just want to know how you make your rice and beans. Can I just watch you make them? And she's like, it's rice and beans. And she's like, and then said 50 things in a row. Like, you just do, and like put all these
You just made
ingredients
it.
in. And I'm like, it's not just rice and beans that make them.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
much
there's
more
more.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a great.
That is so funny. My dad does that with tortillas. Like the tortillas that have like the little brown and black
Yeah.
like char marks on them. He's not even like he's from New Mexico, let's be clear.
He's not
So,
from old Mexico.
oh, exactly. But let's not get it twisted. He's from New Mexico. So he makes tortillas and he does that. He rolls them out and does it all by feel. And they're so stinking good. And they almost have like
Uh,
that layer around the edge that's like almost doughy, but it's not. But
yeah.
then the crunchy burnt part on them. Ooh, so good.
Jake's
I'll
making
try to make
tortillas
them.
now, man, and they're fantastic. I've
I
had
haven't
them.
gotten into any flour, but I do make corn tortillas that are pretty good. But I think we were talking
Oh,
about it, trying to make them a little thinner.
yeah.
But they're pretty good. They're really easy.
Yeah.
It's just
So
like
can you make pupusas?
um
You should try.
real fast. We talked about papoose last time you were on the pod. I've never made pupusas. No,
Very true.
Well,
I'll check it out. Maybe we'll do like
I mean, I feel like if you can make a corn tortilla, you should be able to make a pupusa.
I mean, if you can make a pupusa, but while listening to Papoose, that would be
Epic.
let's bring it
that would
all
be
together.
brought it all back around.
That would be absolutely epic.
Have you ever heard a papoose song? I've
Papoose.
never heard a papoose song ever. I know he's a rapper, but I've never.
No, I just know that his name is Papoose, and I'm always like,
And he
wow.
was at the Knicks game with us.
Shut up.
Sitting, but not sitting with the other celebrities, like kind of on the side.
Yeah, like
Was
I
he
mean, yeah, I guess
really?
he's famous, but it's papoose.
Let me
He's
look up
famous. He's
Papoose.
famous in 4 streets in New York City.
He's like he's
Hey,
like
that's enough. 4 streets is enough.
He's
you know
good.
what he is to me? He's like French Montana. He's like featured
Oh,
on stuff and everyone kind of knows who he is, but I've never heard a French Montana song
Yeah,
ever.
they're like really.
okay.
Like, who are
Who
you
else is
really?
like that? There's someone else like that too. What am I thinking of?
Taylor Swift. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No,
Um,
no, she's a little bigger than a little
She's
bit
a
bigger.
little bit. She's a
she's
little
like the
bit.
papoose of pop music.
The Papoose of Pop.
She's like papoose and French Montana combined.
Oh my
She
God.
is. She was on the Golden Globes. I watched
Okay, I
it.
was just about to ask Jeremy about the Golden Globes if he watched them.
Oh
Did,
well, yeah.
did you watch him?
Yeah. I'm in. I'm in. Yeah, I was watching them. I like the Golden Globes because it's kind of like the precursor to the Oscars. It's like, okay,
Mm,
what movies are gonna be getting the nominations? What are we
yeah,
really gonna? And I feel like the
yeah.
Golden Globes sometimes has like they're pretty much keyed in on it. Like,
Okay.
these are the top movies that I'm sure the Academy is gonna be throwing up. So,
Okay.
How was
So was
Joe
there
Coy?
anyone that
Was
you
he funny? Sorry.
what'd you say?
is this
How was
Papoose?
sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Oh
It's
wait,
either,
wait,
either
put it back
Papoose
up. Put
or
it back
another.
up on the screen. Or no, the other one said BET. I was gonna be like bet.
Oh no. Are we there yet?
No. Let's go
Okay.
Golden Globes.
The Golden Globes, the Golden Globes. I did not like Taylor Swift's outfit. I felt like she was going to prom in 2006.
Oh, no. Well,
It was
I kind of
awful.
I said something to Jake at basketball yesterday. When we turned it on, and I'm like, oh, first off, this room is filled with everybody.
Everybody.
This isn't like how the Oscars is like they're too big, so
Yeah.
everyone's like sitting in. I love the Golden Globes like so much smaller. This room, just every table is like, man, I would love to be sitting at
Mega
this
star.
table. Mega
Oh my
star.
word. I saw a picture of like 5 celebrities walking in past the coat room. Okay.
Mm.
These 2 women in the coat room were just like,
Just
and I
like,
was like, what I wouldn't give to just be working at that coat room.
yeah. I said I would love to be a server.
Speaking
Oh,
of
yeah.
speaking of a room that probably has a bunch of white stuff on the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it was so funny. You had like all these like heavies, and then they pan over, and I'm like, why is Taylor Swift there? Like that was just like
Right.
this is movies. Like I'm like, what's going on? These are
I
TV
don't
shows,
know what that was about, but it was irritating.
Because she had the movie that was just her show.
which I was like, okay, I
Oh my,
guess that
what
does
that
make
doesn't even count.
I mean, it was in the theaters.
sense.
Ugh.
But so I mean, that was cool. So you're seeing all that, but then in the very corner, there was a table that every once in a while Joe Coy was like facing because they kept changing the camera angle. and it was Nicolas Cage and Jared Leto, and no one else was sitting at the table. And I'm like,
That's good.
what is going on at that table that no one wants to sit there?
Okay, that is hilarious.
And I was like,
Nicolas Cage and Jared Leto.
they were sitting next to each other, and the rest of the round table was empty. I have to find a clip. It was so funny. I'm like,
we'll find a
Does
pic and
anyone
put
else-
it on. Yeah.
I'm like, does anyone else sit at this table?
That
Like,
is crazy.
who put these two together? Like,
Yeah, who would do such a thing? It seems like a nightmare.
it
Or
seemed
it's like Jared or Nicolas Cage is like, I have so much money, I just want to buy a table and not have to sit around a bunch of people. Me and Jared will sit there together and we'll just not have anybody else. And we'll still get 8 plates of food, but we'll just share them.
Yeah.
it's always
I
great.
guess you saw Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner kiss.
Oh no, I didn't see that. Oh well, there you go. Well,
Elsie did. Did you watch it?
Elsie did.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, they were like having this retarded conversation. I can't even talk about it. It's so stupid. I don't even understand that whole thing. I was furious, basically.
oh why?
How were you furious about them?
Because Kylie Jenner is the epitome of like the young, can't really be real. Like as soon as TikTok got big, Kylie Jenner tried to like turn into Emma Chamberlain. Like she realized like, oh, I need to be like more relatable and all this stuff. So she would do these freaking awkward videos where she was like, I'm in my Lamborghini from 2097 and I'm going to put my lip gloss on in here. Oh, I dropped my lip gloss on the ground. Clumsy me. It's like, this is not relatable. You're in a Lamborghini that costs more than like a country, probably. You're not relatable. Chill out. But she's so young, it's like weird and awkward and sad that she can't just act normal. She cannot act normal. It's like she's already a 50-year-old businesswoman, but she's not. She's like 26 or something. I don't know.
So if you combine Kris Jenner and her, and there's your 50-year-old businesswoman.
Exactly. She's like Kris Jenner.
The median.
Yes.
That.
And you've got Timothée Chalamet that's like suddenly stardom, suddenly into all this stuff.
Huge. Blew up.
Huge. Blew up.
Huge actor. Huge
actor. Yep.
He's big
And
time.
he was like the guy, like, I told Lee the other day, I was like so devastated last night. I was like, Timothée Chalamet was like the guy that was like gonna choose the girl that like works at Dunkin' Donuts instead of a celebrity.
Oh, and he yeah.
Wrong. I lost all hope in Hollywood after this. Like
Hollywood is rough.
After this, so you hung with Hollywood this long. Not like Harvey Weinstein or Jeffrey Epstein. It was Timothée Chalamet choosing.
No, I'll tell you what
Jenner.
ruined Hollywood for me was
Harvey Weinstein.
him, but also what's his face? I can't even believe I can't remember his name. The blonde guy, he was like came from like crazy. Chelsea has to know who I'm talking about.
Blonde guy.
He was in that movie with Timothée Chalamet that I won't even talk about on this podcast. But Army Hammer ruined it for me.
Creeper guy.
100%.
Reaper guy.
He's a psychotic freak. Yeah. I mean, it's Hollywood,
That one you're gonna have to Google on your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Hollywood,
actually Google.
it is kind of funny because you can see, like, I was saying, Hollywood's so interesting now. So you're right, Timothée Chalamet, huge, right? You have what's her face? That is Margot Robbie, who's like perfect.
Yeah, blew up.
Everybody's
Amazing.
like, she's like in the middle, and everyone's like, yeah, you can only be me. You can't touch me right now. I'm Barbie.
Yes.
Kind of like old Hollywood, you had like the Martin Scorsese's and Leo, and on this side you had like Matt Damon and Ben
like Sean Penn,
Brad
Pitt, like
like Ben Affleck, by the way, looks miserable.
Oh my God,
miserable.
Jeremy, did you see the video of them walking in?
He looks.
I don't think he's miserable. I think he hates Hollywood. I think he hates all the pageantry.
He might actually hate.
It was like I saw a video from like a month or two ago. There's like a month or two ago where he's walking, and he walks over to. They're walking back from getting coffee, and he like flips open the passenger door to let J-Lo in, and then he closes it and he gets in. He just looks miserable, and everyone's like, he looks miserable. And I'm like, no, he probably hates you following him to his car. He's not mad at J-Lo. He's mad at you guys. Like, you guys are irritating. He probably just is sick of it.
Still loves J-Lo?
He's married to her.
He's back with her. I mean,
no, but still, I feel like it's just all fake.
It's so funny. I mean, his life is really kind of interesting because he's back to J-Lo again. His daughter looks like Jennifer Gardner, like to the T.
To the T.
So they take a picture and it's like, is that Jennifer Gardner and J-Lo? No, that's Jennifer Gardner's daughter who literally is her. Like, it's just really interesting. And he's like, it's just a constant reminder of his
old
women.
Pre J-Lo.
Oh man.
But it was interesting. Like I thought the Golden Globe was a pretty
we might have to do a whole other episode, part 2 on the Golden Globes, now that we really realize how much we have to say.
Can I go back and watch him somehow?
Yeah.
You can get on Instagram popular page and basically watch the entire thing because it's all on there. And also real briefly, I will say that People's Walk In, Jeremy, back me up on this. Every celebrity that knows better now after COVID and realizes it does not matter if you're a celebrity acted so uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
Natalie Portman, Jennifer Aniston, all these like women or like people that understand that like Hollywood basically sucks your soul out and you're a narcissistic sociopath show up at the Golden Globes and they're literally like recording them. They're just like
walking around like, can we just get inside, please?
It's so uncomfortable.
Well, you know what's funny? Another thing I noticed, and I said to Sam too, the ones that don't need to try to be someone right now, like they've already, like you said, like their dresses are all elegant and everyone looks good. And then the ones that are trying to do stuff, I'm like, what are you wearing?
It's awful.
That had like these two spikes that were like in front of her. It was weird. Like her dress just kind of went up. There's another guy that was.
We're gonna have to post a picture of that one because it's ridiculous.
Jim from The Office is wearing a bright red suit. I'm like, why is he wearing a bright red suit?
That really let me down.
You're a great guy.
Who?
Jim from The Office.
He's married to Emily Blunt. So like Emily Blunt was in movies.
Yes.
So they were in the center table. So he stands up. He's like 6'5". He has a bright red suit on and he's like tapping all the time. Like the camera has to stare at him because he's huge.
And then he's got this red bleh.
I thought it just was weird. I'm like,
it was weird.
Wear a black tux, like nice. Like, I don't know. It was
just be normal. Celebrities, come on.
Oh man. Well,
sorry.
Fine. Me and Jeremy will start another podcast about celebrities.
Can I be a guest?
Well,
no.
I don't know. Maybe watch the Golden Globes first.
Okay. I'll watch the Golden Globes next time. Don't even get me started on the Met Gala. Anybody that goes to the Met Gala, I lose immediate respect for them as a person because they're all just buffoons.
Okay,
so right through this whole pod, we're
down to a minute, so we're gonna have to have Jeremy on again about phrases we don't understand.
So sports with Jeremy didn't happen.
Neither did the phrases I wanted to ask Jeremy about.
And Catazone.
Jeremy, it was awesome seeing you again.
It was great to see you too.
All right, so to wrap up, because we so the sports episode with Jeremy turned into Golden Globes. how Kendall is no Emma Chamberlain. Maybe that's
not Kendall, Kylie. Jeremy, you're muted.
What if we call this episode Kylie's No Emma? No. Oh, Papoose of what?
The Papoose of Pop.
The Papoose of Pop.
Yeah. It definitely cannot be about the title. Cannot be about Kylie. Let's be
Papoose of Pop. I like that.
She'll find out, and she'll
find out.
We don't need that kind of pressure.
She'll want to be on the pod, and we can't have it.
No.
Oh, real fast. I know we could get back into things. But did you see the latest picture of Beyonce? Because she's pretty much turning into a Jenner Kardashian.
What?
You are just gonna shock. Sam has been telling me that Beyonce bleached her skin. That's what she keeps saying to me.
No.
I mean, I noticed her hair was bleached and her face, she obviously has done some things to her face. But Sam, are you there? Do you agree?
I agree. She is full on Kardashian. She bleached her skin. She bleached her hair. She's white.
She's a white person. I kept saying,
What is wrong with her?
I'm saying it's definitely like just the photos. I thought it was like, oh, you know, they put filters on stuff and you can filter things and you can make, but
you know what this means? You can't call yourself the queen if you're bowing to other people.
Oh.
She should be a trendsetter, not a trend
follower.
This is
okay.
This
I'm trying to find pictures of Beyonce.
This dethrones her. She dethroned herself. Congratulations, Beyonce.
She dethroned her own stinking self.
You played yourself.
Wow, that's Sam's been like Jeremy.
No, Jake is getting very bold. Jake is getting very bold.
I'm looking it up. I've gotta.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture where Beyonce looks whiter.
I saw something that said like the latest pic of Jay-Z and Beyonce, and I was like, why is she just turning into? And this goes for everyone. Like Gwen Stefani's just kind of turning into like that. Like every famous girl is just turning into. Let me see. Yeah, that's just a Jenner right there.
It literally says Beyonce's mom responds to critics saying that her daughter wants to be a Kardashian.
Oh my God.
It's like literally the news.
That's entertainment. Where is that? Entertainment Entertainment Tonight, and Entertainment Weekly. What are you looking at?
This is entertainment. This is Entertainment Weekly. That's what it's,
Entertainment Weekly. Please hold.
Oh my goodness. I do not like the Kardashians.
No, they're just, it's getting weird.
This is getting there's a lot going on. I mean, there's a lot that we need to talk about. Kanye took a back.
Kanye West is back out there.
He took a Backstreet Boys song and sampled it on his new song. You know how Backstreet's back?
Yeah.
He says Yeezy's back. And it's crazy.
Where's that at?
It's brand new. It's brand new like this week.
On Spotify?
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right, I'll check it out. I'll do my research.
I'm like,
yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Gonna have to start making some notes about things to research tonight.
Yeah. Okay, Jeremy, we're gonna want you back to discuss some things. One thought was we've been meaning to have Lee back on. We were thinking we all watched the Academy Awards, and then the four of us will have a recap of the Academy Awards.
Love it.
Okay.
I actually want to have an Oscars party.
Chelsea, do you want to go to can we come over to your house?
Yeah, we're gonna talk it over. We're gonna do an Oscars party. We'll go. Right. We'll drink martinis and we'll watch the Oscars and we'll make I love it.
Melissa, can you be with Lee for the Oscars? I'll be with Jeremy. We'll be with Jeremy.
Yeah, when are the Oscars?
I don't know. February.
I know the Grammys are next month, so it goes Golden Globes. I think Oscars are in March. I want to say they're in March.
March 10th. Should we have a Grammys episode and an Oscars episode?
Oh, I love them all.
The Grammys are getting me upset. I'm getting upset with the Grammys anymore. It's like
I don't know any of the art. Okay, so let's do
Jeremy's ticked.
We'll do a segment. Let's put a pin in the Grammys, but for sure, Oscars.
For sure, let's do the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it.
We could just go on for.
I mean, days. I've just rabbit holed Beyonce.
I know. Melissa is going to get into her robe, get into bed. Oh wait,
too late.
Melissa's going to just stay where she's at. Oh man. All right. Well, on that note, let's do a song. We'll wrap this up, and we're just saying to be continued because we already got
done.
Okay, gotcha.
I got
Jeremy,
one.
okay, Jeremy, and one thing that was added is it can be 1 to 3, but say why you like that song or what it is about the song that makes you want to put it on the list.
Okay. All right. So,
Mhm.
no, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna do one. I like
Okay.
one. So, I like to just. So I actually was the other day. You listened to them. It was Good Old War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very folky. They kind of remind me like they kind of have, and the song is called Coney Island. And
Okay.
Oh yeah.
for me, I like that song a lot, and it kind of reminds me of like a nice like summer day. And it's kind of just an easy listening song that you almost could start dancing to it. It has like a real cool, like just a nice folky feel to
Oh,
it. And I
I
love
love
Good
that.
Old War. They kind of remind me of like a Simon and Garfunkel if they had like more beats. Like I don't
Nice.
know. It's they're good. They're fun.
I love it.
They're a fun group.
Cool.
So yeah, Coney
All right.
Island is the name of the song. Good Old War is the
World
band.
War. Awesome.
Okay.
Melissa, what do you got?
It's just Darren said that I couldn't do toxicity, so I'll move on from that.
Do you know there's been multiple
Ah,
times where she's oh, what song was it? It was like our
oh,
first pod, and I was like, throw a song on. And she did a song, and I was like, you can't put that song on the
no. Filth. Filth.
Get do toxicity. Yeah,
I
sounds great.
Oh, was
I
it
don't know
Jennifer?
what. Oh, I already said that one.
Which one?
I already said it.
Oh.
Interpol. I already said Interpol, right?
No, we don't have any Interpol.
Oh. Well, I want to do Interpol and I want to do Rest My Chemistry
Why?
because that song is sick. No. Um,
You got a LOL out of
because it
Chelsea.
has the best buildup of a lot of songs I've heard. It has a very good, almost like classical music undertone to it in the beginning that builds it up to just like a real good, steady, good song.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love it. I've listened to Interpol for years and I never get sick of that song.
Okay.
I like it. All right,
Yeah.
gonna give that a listen.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Cool.
And I think I'll just do the one this week.
Okay. I'll do one. Um, I'm gonna do Nothing by the Specials because I like the Specials.
The specials.
I've been listening to them a lot lately. I've always listened to them, but I listened to them more lately.
Okay.
And Terry Hall died last year. Well, I guess it's been like a year now, but he was like the lead singer, and I really like his voice. I
Okay.
like that combo in that song, especially of the second that sound comes in at the beginning.
Which one was it?
Do Nothing.
Mm.
The sound, like the intro, is just it like brings you to a happy place. And I like his voice, but the lyrics are kind of bleak. So I like the contrast of kind of a bleak song, but the
Okay.
sound makes you feel good.
Okay. Is it ska?
Let's go two
No.
tone.
It's
Let's
what?
ska revival, two tone, that kind of thing.
Is it reggaeton?
No,
No.
It's another kind of
Absolutely not.
it's like British, like half the band's white, half the band's black, like late 70s,
Okay.
early 80s. But Do
Okay.
Nothing, I just really like that song a lot, and I've been listening to it a lot lately. So I love the sound at
Okay.
the beginning. It's
Love
just
it.
makes you like it fills you with something.
yeah.
You like it's like one of
Me
those songs you could learn all the words and sing along and feel happy, and then you read the lyrics and you realize it's kind of a bleak song.
Oh,
It's not like depressing. It's just I just like that. I like that contrast.
okay. So it's like tricking you. You're happy. We're all happy, but you're not. You're really not.
Yeah, it's like life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Ring
Yeah.
Around the Rosie. You're singing it, but then you
Yeah.
realize it's actually about the plague. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
Oh my gosh. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, good.
Well,
I like these songs.
All right.
I'd love to continue, but like do nothing. It's been fun, but
It's
bleak.
been fun, but I have to go
But I have
now
to
and take a
go
nap.
think about
You're
what
already halfway there taking a nap.
what this really did to me. And Melissa needs to get into
Yeah.
her get out of her day robe and into her night robe.
I need to switch robes immediately and order in my calzone. I need to order my cazzone.
I'm just gonna try not to get drowned by the amount of water that's gonna be coming into this place in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty bad here. So,
We'll see.
Okay, stay safe.
all
Stay
right,
safe, people.
stay
Stay
safe.
safe.
Do nothing.
Okay, boy.
Bye.
Boy.